Happy holidays. Whether you're celebrating Christmas or Hanukkah or just hanging out, I'm glad you chose to spend a little part of your holiday season with me. With the year-end season coming up, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. A lot more qualified people than me will have hour-long extensive lists about their wrestling year, but I'd like to share with you just my 5 favorite wrestlers and matches, and maybe some other things thrown in there too, from the human year 2023. And over the next 12 days leading up to the 25th of December, I'll be sharing them with you in more easily digestible sizes. It's the holidays. You don't have free time. I respect that. And if you'd rather watch them in a longer chunk, then they'll be in a playlist for you to binge them when this is done. So without further ado, I present my number 5 match of the year. This might be higher or lower for a lot of people depending on what kind of wrestling you watch, but for my money, this is the best pro wrestling match to come out of the WWE by quite a significant margin. Seeing the top champion wrestle the best challengers in the company is a recipe for success. And that's exactly what happened when the Olympian Chad Gable challenged the man they now call Gunther. A rare big fight feel is always something cool to see in the WWE, and Gunther and Gable deliver on the hype. Gunther has always been a great bully, but what he lost in his sheer presence of his massive size, he gained in just shit-eating smugness. It's always a neat thing to see smart baby faces rather than someone who will run in a crowded ring and get their ass beat. He knows Gunther is insecure over not being able to put him away in the 5-minute challenge, and the mere idea of someone he sees as a joke just standing toe-to-toe with him is an insult. Gunther's biggest insecurity is his wrestling ability being challenged by this joke that he sees. So as soon as he briefly loses the advantage, Gunther is quick to try to save any face he can, attempting to rush and chop Gable aggressively. But Gable, the much smaller and quicker man, is able to duck and move and dodge out of the way in an attempt to gas the giant. In this match, Gable is a cardio machine, like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going. And while we know from the Indies and NXT UK that Walter can go the distance, we've rarely seen Gunther do the same, and he often closes matches in that 15 to 20 minute area. The strategy is sound, and Gable's biggest advantage is never having to stop and catch his breath, where Gunther is tired and stunned. He also knows to work the leg early on, so when Gunther tries on instinct to counter a moonsault in the deep end, Gable is immediately able to capitalize and nearly put him away. In the end, as much as Gable is able to dish out without stopping, Gunther is resilient enough to withstand and weather the storm. He's stronger than Gable, so when he has him in the grapevine, he's able to crawl to the ropes, and he's as smart as Gable, with him taking advantage as soon as he releases the grapevine to pull him away. Gable takes a nasty sleeper suplex on his head, and Gunther goes the full 9 yards, powerbomb and lariat style, to put him away. It'd be a great match in any promotion, but it especially stands out in WWE on Monday Night Raw nonetheless. Watching this match on Hulu after it aired made me a little sad, as I feel like something was lost without the picture-in-picture, but the overall narrative was still able to persist through it, and it's a classic tragedy of a wrestler whose arms are just a little too short to box with God. Almost that Kenta Akiyama or Kenta Takayama energy of being doomed from the start, but coming a lot closer than anyone would have thought. WWE has put out nothing else this year that can even compare to it. A tragic loss, and Gable tragically just becoming another footnote in the unstoppable reign of Der Ring General. Thank you for watching this video. Comment your match of the year list in the description, and while you're down there, you might as well share this video and leave a like and subscribe. Join me tomorrow, where I give you my 5th favorite wrestler of the year.